Zeros. 0-0.
All right, everybody, this is Michelle De La Rosa sitting here in the booth with Mr. Dan Whitley. We're at the 3WallBall World Outdoor Championships 2019.
1-0.
Welcome, Dan.
Oh, happy to be here. It's a beautiful day.
It is a really nice morning. So we have the finals of the 75 combined division. So how this works is between both teams, you have to equal in age. You have to equal at least 75 years old.
2-0.
Dan and I tried to play this division.
We're 1 year shy of it.
Mainly because I'm not old enough.
Interesting phrasing on that.
Very strategic. All right, so Peter's serving to Jeff. So Mike Peters, Hall of Famer, Jeff Osberg, and Brandon Davis are all from Southern California. They play all, I wouldn't say they play all the time, but they're all from the same-ish area. And then Daniel, I mean, out of Arizona.
You know him.
I mean, sometimes.
Do we know what the score is at this point? It's still zeros? 3-0.
Sounds like 3-0.
5-0.
5-0. So Alvaro is reffing because Alvaro and Daniel just won the men's pro doubles. Congratulations to them. They went breaker with Chris McDonald and Robert Sostre.
5-0.
Yeah, I got to see the end of that. That was a lot of people gathered around watching that. That was neat to see.
Yeah. At 9 a.m. people got up early. They dragged themselves out of bed or didn't go to bed.
Yeah.
You know, it is Vegas.
It is an interesting crowd, to say the least.
Some of us not even present.
Yeah.
There, but not present. So, how have you been enjoying your experience here in Vegas?
Well, one, Vegas just as a culture is awesome, but you throw in the whole outdoor aspect and the family feel of everybody here, it's just tremendous. And then if you venture over and get to meet the handball players too, oh my gosh. This is just an awesome world of everybody just enjoying being on the 3-wall courts, and I don't know. I can't describe it. You really have to see it in person to appreciate all that's here. It's basically a community of racquetball and handball players built up just for this event, and
paddles.
Well, yeah, and then 1-wall too.
Yeah.
So I just keep
Big
referencing
ball,
the 3-wall.
small ball, 3-wall.
But as a person from the Midwest, it's amazing to believe that they build this every year in advance and then tear it down right afterwards, because it just seems like a landmark. And
8-0.
even the Uber drivers, as I'm pulling up, are asking and telling me about what's going on over here as if I don't know. So it's pretty cool that they're sharing it with people. So really neat and impactful.
Next year you're going to play?
Sure. And then, but the other cool thing is walking through the casino and seeing all the people with their racquetball bags.
Their
and
3WallBall shirts.
Yeah, everything. And it's just, I don't know. It's neat when you see somebody with rackets at a slot machine or playing blackjack. It just, I don't know. It's pretty neat.
The community just takes over the whole casino. It's pretty sweet.
Yeah.
Everywhere you go. Just out of reach from Brandon.
Almost see just as many rackets as cigarettes in there. It's,
Point. 11-0.
11-0. Daniel and Peter's taking a quick lead here in the first game. But that's traditional for Brandon Davis. I feel like Brandon's a slow start. He likes to feel out his competitors before he really steps it up. 12-0. Peters is not even breaking a sweat. I don't know if he's hit the ball. He brought in a ringer. So he played with Alvaro the last couple of times, and he upgraded.
So, and I'm not going to pull it up on my phone to check, but how many divisions are each of these guys playing too?
I don't know. Maybe we should ask them.
My gosh.
I could probably speak for Daniel. I know he's in
13-0.
Mixed doubles with me, men's doubles, in this division. He was gonna play 1-wall, but it didn't work out.
Okay. Because I saw so many people signed up for 4 divisions. I was just stunned. That's
Oh,
another
yeah.
neat component of the outdoor events is you can play up to 4 divisions, and I know people even want to play more and are complaining they couldn't play a 5th.
I
So
know.
it's pretty neat, the demand.
Well, I mean, there's just so many options. So Daniel and Peters take a quick game one.
Game one,
Let's
15
see
0.
what Brandon and Jeff come back up with for game number 2. Brandon having some words with a smile as he walks back to the crowd. Nobody takes Daniel seriously. Look at that smile. He doesn't ever stop it. What the heck is wrong with you? But yeah, no, the coolest thing about this tournament, you have so many divisions to choose from. You have so many different options. Last year, Daniel played paddles. This year, he wanted to play paddles and he couldn't. We play 1Wall in Florida for the Beach Bash. So, I mean, we've played all these divisions in different places, and just, it's cool that it all comes together here.
I just can't believe the people I keep running into that I haven't seen in forever. I saw a friend when I first walked up here the other day who used to live in Missouri. Had breakfast today with a person I haven't talked to in 23 years, I think we figured out.
So I'm so glad we're discussing age again.
Oh, kind of keeps going back to there. I guess that's indicative of watching this division.
Z serve to Brandon. Davis goes down the line. Daniel is too slow.
He's in deep regret after that.
And then Peters looks at him and smiles like, how'd you miss that? I have to work now. Oh, Jeff. So here is the easy thing is the miscommunication, right? Jeff poked at it with his backhand when Davis was right behind him set up. I call him Davis. This is Brandon. We call him Baby Davis. I'll teeter back and forth. I've known him for so long as Baby D, Baby Davis. So he was set up. If he would have said mine and Jeff would have been able to leave it, then it would have been a better opportunity at the ball.
Are they just not calling it because it's a Sunday, or their comfort with one another?
I think they're still sleeping, to be honest.
Yeah. And it's a Sunday, it's Vegas, and we go back to how many divisions everybody's playing too. So.
Yep. Way to be there, Peters. Good let go. I wish he could hear me. Maybe later when he listens to this. Touche. Touche, Michelle. Good shot by Daniel. It's cool watching these guys play.
Just relaxed.
I think I enjoy watching them play more than I enjoy being on the court sometimes. It's just fun.
Well, and this to me, because I see so much indoor, it's just so neat because just the different angles and the opportunities.
All the other elements. Have you seen the ball hit a nail yet?
Okay, I haven't seen that.
Oh, you haven't?
I have not.
Wait till the ball takes a funny bounce. It either hits a dead spot on the wall, or it'll hit a nail, or a crease, or that plywood area, like where the glass is, the plexiglass. It's so cool. It just takes off. 4-0 here in the second.
Now, didn't they put in new front walls on these courts this year?
They did, but it's still plywood.
Yeah, I know. So I'm just curious how it played prior to the improvement, if you're pointing out the nail.
Got you. So they just get beat up after a while. That's all, like the pounding on the wall. So you can see the bottom right corner, there's a piece of wood missing.
Oh, yeah,
it's just where it just gave out. So some of the front walls were starting to look like that and have spots on them, just from the hitting the ball against the plywood over and over and over again. So, but for the 10-year, they spruced it up, got us all brand new front walls. Really nice. A lot of the players like it. Out ball.
It's just there's so many details that go into this that I don't think people realize.
No.
Especially if you're just watching at home, but it stands out here. I mean, it's just a beautiful layout.
It's so cool. It is so cool. The way that this tournament has evolved over the years, it's been amazing. Peters is still grabbing his side for when he got hit with the ball coming in last game. Get there. Nice. Brandon, see, look, Brandon's waking up. Brandon's starting to move. Good morning, Brandon Davis. We've missed you. Pretty sure it's 0608. Oh,
my gosh,
he just
wow.
snagged that sidewall. So an outdoor, right? Brandon did the right thing. He's supposed to cover the out the door, and then the side wall is Jeff's to cover. Good hands by Daniel.
Wow.
Davis just hitting it a little bit behind him. Thinking it's 8-0. Nice shot by
Wow.
Daniel. There's so much effort put into that one.
My gosh, he owns both corners.
Just
It's
effortless sometimes. But once again, nobody really likes him. Go, Dave.
Wow.
That's a great shot. I love that. We were talking about that yesterday. When it hits the corners, you really never know what it's going to do.
No, but that's what's so cool to watch. Just you're anticipating what could happen on every shot versus a given.
Good shot. Good return. That snag. See, Jeff keeps taking that middle
Wow.
shot, and I feel like that's Brandon because he'll have a better. His angle would be better on the
Yeah.
ball, right? Jeff only has that
I see
one
what you're
shot.
saying.
If Brandon gets to take that, he's got a bunch of options. Good.
And that's
Ooh, just
whoa.
out. Look at Davis.
Yeah.
He's so excited. He's got a point. Finally.
Yeah, but there's 3 or 4 of those now he's been set on, and
Yeah. This a little miscommunication.
easy to see
Nice
how it can
shot.
happen.
I'm so glad you're here commentating with me.
Oh yeah,
This has been
this
fun.
is great.
This has been the great and a really fun experience this year. I'm so glad that you're here and we get to talk together.
Oh yeah.
Not very often do I get to hang out with the president of USA Racquetball.
Whatever.
I knew you would like that. But here at Outdoor, he's just Joe Schmo. So it's really kind of cool.
And it's literally cool. This is the coolest I could have ever anticipated. 60-something degrees this morning.
Is it really?
Yeah.
It's beautiful out right now.
Yeah.
It is absolutely gorgeous. A little bit chilly this morning with the breeze. Now it's almost perfect weather to be outside.
My wife was expressing the frustration she's having with it not being so warm to be at the pool right now to the people at Starbucks, and they just did not understand.
No.
They thought this was outstanding. And it really is beautiful. It's perfect for what we're here for. Maybe not what she's here for, but.
So Arizona, Vegas, right? I'm Arizona, speak for myself. We have been waiting for fall all summer.
Yeah.
We're waiting for the temperature to drop in our sunny, beautiful days to where we can just hang out outside.
Yeah, the other weird thing, we're talking about the temperature, but the winds last night and
Crazy.
yesterday, yeah.
So they were 35 miles an hour winds with gusts of 55. They started lifting the courts.
Yeah, and they have these. I don't quite know how to describe them because I'm not technical in that way.
I'm the same way.
They have these water buckets that are huge that hold down the courts, so that won't be as likely to happen.
On the inside.
Yeah, so they're hidden.
Because,
no one can see them.
Okay, so what's happened in the past is they didn't have those things, right? And they've had to take the forklifts and the different heavy machinery and push it against the courts to keep them from flying
so they would have them
up.
pressed down, basically.
Or it didn't matter. They just needed to support the courts.
Held in place.
Yeah. And so now what they've done on the inside of these structures is they've done those giant water things, water barriers. They're like on the side of the freeway barriers.
Great shots.
Yeah.
Here.
Oh. There it is, Peters. Way to contribute. Oh, Peters needs a timeout. No timeout. Okay.
But what I was learning about this morning were the differences in the construction between year 1 and year 10.
Yes, huge differences.
And
they've evolved over time.
Yeah, and there's just so many different things they've done to improve the likelihood of things not going wrong. But
yeah.
I think they're still worried when, I guess yesterday morning about this time, the forecast was saying they were going to be 55-mile-per-hour winds versus gusts up to. So.
Uh-oh.
Everything went well, though, so.
4-11
But you were saying, because I was asking you about it earlier today, I guess the real challenge would be on the backswing and
what the wind does to you while you're playing. Yeah. So you feel it as a player. If you hit a soft lob, the ball will get pushed, right? If there's pace on it, it's a little bit different, but the ball moves in the wind anytime it's past the court. Right, so when the court opens up, it shifts the ball a little bit. But more than anything is that when you're set up on the ball and you're oh my
Wow.
gosh. Trip them next time, Brandon. I'm just joking. Obviously. But still. No, but you can feel it more than anything when you lift your racket and it pushes against your racket.
And as
Looks
we're
like-
talking about the wind, it's coming through the booth right
Yes.
now, too.
13-4. There it is. Oh, he just missed it. They're all laughing on the court. They're taking it really, really light.
Just another Sunday morning racquetball match.
Unfortunately, I think Brandon and Jeff aren't quite prepared right this second. 14-4, first game and match opportunity here. And Dan,
Oh, wow.
was that impressive, Dan?
I'm sure he practiced that.
He dreams about it
Yeah.
in his sleep.
It's a good angle.
So this is a great win. Another title for Peters. I think that's why he chose Daniel to carry him.
That was a good choice in the partner.
So congratulations to Daniel and Mike Peters for winning the 75 combined. Next up, I'm pretty sure, is going to be me and Carla against Rhonda and Michelle. Unfortunately, at this moment, Carla and Rhonda are playing 3WallBall mixed finals. It looks like it's a battle over there. So
That's been going on a while.
It has. It's a tough game over there. That's a great match. They've been back and forth battling it out.
Every time I look over, a different team's serving too.
Yep.
I haven't seen.
3Wall is so different. It's cool. If you've never played 3Wall, that's a fun experience for sure, especially when you get those New Yorkers in there. It's a lot of fun. So I don't know who we have next on this court. We'll get back to you. We might throw on a different match ahead of time. So thank you, Dan, for
thank
joining
you.
me here.
Thanks, Michelle. Thanks for having me.
I'm so glad you're here. I can't wait. And then next week we head to the U.S. Open, which is going to be a lot of fun.
Can't wait to be there
That's
too.
gonna be
It's gonna be
fun.
awesome. Fun week.
So hopefully you guys stick around. I have women's doubles and then mixed singles, women's singles, men's singles, and then we have finishing it off with a mixed, the pro mixed, which you guys better watch because I'll be in it. All right, guys. Thank you very much, and we will be back later.